Senator Dino Melai from Kogi West said the Senate is very well positioned to veto decision of President Muhammadu Buhari to decline assent to the Peace Corps bill. Standing on the point of order during the Wednesday Senate plenary, the Kogi West senators says the employment potential of the Peace Corps of Nigeria is what prompts his passionate approach on the matter.
Mr. President, I want to say that we are calling that the Senate will revisit this matter. We may need to write Mr. President to review his position. If not, we have the power on behalf of the Nigerian youth. We have the power on behalf of those who have voted us to veto Mr. President so that the people will become the ultimate beneficiary of this. The youth of this country must be given priority, they must be respected, and their position we must also respect. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Melai laments that APC-led government has so far failed to have any meaningful youth-friendly program geared toward the youth empowerment in the face of the staggering level of youth unemployment.
Mr. President, $5.5 billion was borrowed from Eurobond. Not part of it will the youth of this country benefit from. $1 billion is to be spent now on security. How does that affect the youth of this country? Mr. President, without fear or favor, the PDP in 16 years borrowed 6 trillion naira. This government in 3 years have borrowed 11 trillion. But there is no specific program that will empower the youth of this country. As I speak to you, Mr. President, 500 billion was earmarked for the empowerment and social investment, they call it. But we have not seen any impact.
It can be recalled that since President Buhari declined to assent the bill about a week ago, there have been strong indication of the Senate overriding the decision, and Dino Melai motion seemed to have given further credence to such. From National Assembly, Abuja, Muyiwa Bamidele reporting.
Registrar, Joint Admission and Matriculation Board JAMB Professor Isaac Oloyede says more foreigners have indicated interest to study in any of the Nigerian higher institutions as against previous years. JAMB Board stated this at a press conference in Abuja as part of preparation for the forthcoming 2018 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME) slated to hold this month. Professor Oloyede said time has come for Nigerian government to intensify effort in ensuring that he attracts foreigners to study in any of its institutions.
The foreign candidates have registered. We are still compiling them, but I can tell you that they are pleasantly high this year. Pleasantly high this year. The figure we are having is so surprising because for whatever reason, early in the year, we reduced their registration from $200 to $20 because that's the best practice. And we are not going to conduct the exam in those countries while we're pari passu with the local one. It's after the local one. So, but they are making returns. Our embassies abroad are now making returns to us of students candidates who have registered, and I've been pleasantly surprised about the figure that was coming from the embassies. I expect that to be so, and I believe that as people are coming in to Nigeria to struggle and look for candidates, I think we should also be traveling all over the world to be looking for candidates into the Nigerian university system.
While confirming that a total of 1,662,762 candidates have registered to write 2018 UTME, Professor Oloyede noted that the figure shows a decrease of 55,642,000 applicants when compared to 2017 figure of 1,718,425.
The 2018 UTME will be conducted in 602 centers across the nation. 605 centers across the nation. As at this morning, 3 have been added who were previously removed. 605 centers across the nation. The examination is scheduled to commence from Friday, 9th of March and will end on the 19th of March 2018. Every machinery has been put in place to ensure a smooth conduct. Findings also revealed that the drop in the number of the candidates for this year UTME is largely due to measures put in place by the board to forestall multiple registration and other unwholesome registration practices by candidates.
JAMB boss, who called on all to be on watch against syndicates, said the board is ready to sanitize the system from any infractions.
On how to score plus JAMB 218. Test whatever, or WhatsApp or call us with this number. Look at the number 090. You can see it here. That's the number of the fraudsters with quality assurance of sending you question midnight before exam. You can see recharge card payment only, research card payment only. 4 subjects 6,000 MTN card, 3 subjects 4,005 to MTN card, MTN rechargeable card, and we have also sent money there to see what they are doing. These are fraudsters.
Imo State recorded the highest number of applicants with a total of 92,890 candidates, while the Federal Capital Territory and Zamfara State recorded the lowest, having a total of 6,418 and 10,077 candidates respectively to sit for the exam. In Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.
My name is Oba Detola Olani Olaunipeku Emmanuel King. I'm the Group MD CEO, Hadron Group of Companies. We wanted to give something to Nigerians, most especially our would-be landlords, a haven of peace and happiness. We are calling on all Nigerians to come and invest in Town Park and Gardens, Emre, Immortal Town. It's going to be a place to live in, a place of happiness, a place of comfortability.
Town Park and Gardens Immortal is a fresh addition to our renowned theme Park and Gardens estates, Adron Homes, making the incredible
A bill to amend the National Youth Service Corps NYC Act failed to scale through second reading on the floor of the Senate. The bill was rejected following concern that such amendment require altering the Constitution, which require a longer process. Soliciting support of his colleague, Senator Emmanuel Bacha Taraba, PDP, said the amendment was meant to give corps members the liberty of digressing from the rigid adherence of the NYC's uniform specification. The Deputy Senate President Ike Kurimadu, who took over from Bukola Saraki in presiding over the plenary, called for the attention of Senator Bausha to the provision of Section 9, subsection 2 of the Constitution. In his contribution to the debate on the amendment, Senator Barau Jibri Kanu APC argued that the amendment stands in conformity with the various religions in the country. Senator Abakari Borono APC also agreed with this position, saying that the amendment conform with the awareness of Nigerian youth have evolved since the establishment of NYFC. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has prefers option to sustain Nigerian economic recovery, warning that despite exiting recession recently, the country economy remains vulnerable to shocks. After contracting for the 5 consecutive quarters since January 2016, the National Bureau of Statistics said that its second quarter of 2017 gross domestic product (GDP) report that the country economy has recovered with new 0.55% growth rate. The IMF said the recovery came on the back of the new foreign exchange measure by the government, raising global crude oil price, attractive yield on government security, a tight monetary policy, and increased reserve to a 4-year high level of about $43 billion as at last February. Other factors include policy to contain inflationary pressure, with economic growth reaching 0.8% in 2017, driven mainly by recovering of oil production capacity, while inflation declined to 15.1% year-on-year by January 2018, from 18.5% at December 2016. Former governor of Ekiti State, Segun Oni, and Deputy National Chairman of ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) has said he won't dump the party if denied the governorship ticket for July 14 poll this year. He described the widespread rumors that he was having affinity with former President Olusegun Obasanjo's sponsors coalition as a figment of imagination of those peddling the rumors and desperate attempt to ridicule his rising profile. He said he never intended to fly governorship flag of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, which rumors peddlers said Obasanjo coalition was secretly planning to use to contest the 2018 and 2019 election. Oni spoke in Ilawe and Ikere-Ekiti during the week while on campaign tour to the local government to meet with the delegates of the party ahead of the governorship primary slated for May. Oni stated that he remained the sitting national deputy chairman south of the APC and a leading governorship aspirant in the state, saying nothing would propel him to abandon a platform that has given him prominence. He appealed to the delegates to cast their vote for him at the primary, saying he would justify the confidence reposed in his ability to re-engineer the economy of the state for better.
Lovely place, right?
Yes.
What's wrong? You don't look happy.
Take a look around. Why can't my hotel be like this?
I knew something was wrong, but I've got solution.
Solution? What?
Nanet.
Nanet?
Nanet offers you design solutions, building plans and construction, furnishing and equipping, financing, management, audit services, and many more services for a better hospitality business. Nanet, service with a smile.
My name is Oba Adetola Olani Olaunipeku Emmanuel King. I'm the Group MD CEO, Hadron Group of Companies. We wanted to give something to Nigerians, most especially our would-be landlords, a haven of peace and happiness. We are calling on all Nigerians to come and invest in Town Park and Gardens, Emre, Immortal Town. It's going to be a place to live in, a place of happiness, a place of comfortability.
Town Park and Gardens Imota is a fresh addition to our renowned theme Park and Gardens estates, Adron Homes, making the incredible.
A group concerned People Democratic Party youth has thrown its weight behind the governor of Gombe State, Dr. Ibrahim Dankwabo for 2019 presidential election. In a statement signed by the coordinator, Mr. Sani Bello, the group extolled the virtue of the 55-year-old governor, describing him as the brightest and the best president for Nigeria. Come 2019, the group said it was backing Dankwabo because he wanted the country's future president to be a scholar with a high level of educational qualification and cerebral development, with the capability for sound judgment based on experience from acquired multidisciplinary training. He also called on Nigeria not to settle for mediocre as president of the country in 2019, when he had the best and brightest people who could lead the citizens to a bright future.
The National Pension Commission says it recovered pension contributions and interest totaling 1.34 billion naira from defaulting employers during the third quarter of 2017. The Commission, in its 2017 third quarter report posted on its website, said it used 55 consultants as recovery agents to get back the outstanding pension contributions and penalties from their defaulting employers. PENCOM said the affected employers were issued with appropriate notice to remit the outstanding pension contributions. The report said the sum of 1.34 billion naira was recovered during the period, bringing the total recoveries made since inception of the recovery agents' activity in 2012 to 13.58 billion naira. The report indicates that the total monthly pension contribution by contributors from the public and private sectors into the retirement savings account was 4.38 trillion naira. The report further indicates an increase of 135.22 billion naira, representing 3.18% over the total contributions as at the end of the previous quarter. According to the report, the aggregate total contribution shows that the public sector contributed 51.34%, while the private sector contributed the remaining 48.64%. PENCOM said 39.84 million naira was refunded to the contributors, while the sum of 127.13 million naira, representing contributions made by the federal government on their behalf, was returned to the contributory pension account. The statement also indicated that 27 state governments have enacted laws to implement the contributory pension scheme as at the third quarter of 2017, while 8 states were currently in the process of implementing the CPS law. The report revealed that Yobe State was, however, yet to commence the process of enacting a law on the CPS.
Yes, Nigeria movement says it will continue to enlighten more Nigerians on the need to ensure that right people are given the opportunity to rule, especially now the country is getting ready to elect new leaders in 2019 general elections. Dr. Mary Manzo, who led a dedication of Yes movement to Zango Karu in Kefi local government area of Nasarawa State, said the movement will continue to share its aims and vision, especially to those in rural areas, to be well informed on their rights as well as voting people with track record of credibility within the community and beyond. The movement was received by the members of the community who accepted the Yes ideology and pledged working closely with it.
What we are saying in effect is that we should understand that the time has come for us to begin to use our brain, to begin to use our mind, to begin to understand that it is our right and privilege as indigents and citizens of this nation to have the privileges that government is supposed to offer each and every person that is called a Nigerian. And that is why we are here, part of why we are here today.
Don't sell your vote. Don't let anybody deceive you. 5,000, they can deceive you forever for 4 years. The right person we shall gladly give our vote to. So let our PVC be intact. Are you getting me now? Sorry, I couldn't speak ourselves. You permit me to that. But we shall surely get there. Time to time, we shall always visit you here, trying to show you that we love you and we shall vote for the right person. Say yes with that PVC, you will not get there. You must say yes with your PVC. That is what we are going to use that day, to say yes to the right candidate.
Yesterday, we were once told that the youth are the future. Today, you're still hearing the same thing. No problem. Let's begin to say it on our own, that the youth are the future of tomorrow. We are no more the youth, but for our children.
The team also used the occasion to inspect the community school, which the villagers said government at all levels have abandoned.
This is one of the classrooms in one of the localities we visited. This is the blackboard, and these classrooms were built by the community, joint effort of the community.
Fortunately, we met a teacher in the school who told us that the only time politicians visit the school is during elections.
I came here on transfer 2009, and since I came, we are managing with the uncompleted building there, and up to now, we are still managing with the community project.
Okay, is this school owned by government?
The school is owned by government. It has not been given care because when the time of politics came, they will come and be teasing us. Look at the project around, uncompleted. They are all politicians. They will come and say something, but at long last, they will not do anything for us. I'm appealing that the government should do something in Zango here, please.
The team noted that they will visit more communities in the coming days to enlighten them on the need and benefit to join the movement. In Nasarawa State, LM Chukwemeka reports.